12th Brown Tiger Stadium as we return to the fan club tailgate party. Gene Stabile in the press box. John Neese and Jim Huggins somewhere out there in the parking lot, fellas.
Well, I got a couple of guys from Follansby, the Follansby Flash and his brother, along with DeCapo, but these guys are all Catholic Central graduates from way back, and they're here supporting the Crusaders. Mr. Capo, what say? When did you graduate from CCHS?
1971.
Mr. McCoo?
1966.
And Mr. McCoo?
1963.
And you guys I know because I see you often, especially the Follansby Flash McCoo at the Friday night clinics. We're not having a Friday night clinic tonight, folks, because everybody from the clinic is at the ball game, so we've moved it to Saturday. And McCoo sits beside me at the clinic and asks a lot of interesting questions. My question to you tonight is, what do you think about this ball game?
No sweat, no sweat. Piece of cake. We got this far. We ain't going to stop now.
Sounds good. By the way, folks back home, the first game was exciting. Hopefully it doesn't go down to the wire in our ball game, as Washington knocked off Ironton. Both were 12-0. On the last play of the game, Washington attempted a field goal. It was roughing the kicker from the 40. They penalized him 15 and hit it with no time on the clock. And here comes a couple of other guys from the Friday night clinic. We could be having a clinic right here. McCoo, how about your brother, McCoo? What do you think about this game?
I like it. It's good for the city, and it's good for the team, and they're hard hitters, and we'll bring it home.
Oh, there's Marlene, another one of my former students at Catholic Central. We've had nothing but guys on here, Marlene. You want to say something to the folks back in the Steubenville tri-state area that's listening?
Hi.
Oh, come on, Marlene. That's just what you used to do in my history class. Giggle. Okay, Johnny Balzano's there. And, John, what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, this is something that we've been waiting for a long time at Steubenville Central. This is things that people hope and prayed would happen one of these days, and finally it's here. We really get a chance to show off our wares, and I think everybody's going to be really impressed about this performance tonight.
Your boy having played for the Crusaders years ago, and now a chance now to finally get to see a championship game. Did you get a chance to talk with him and say, how come you guys didn't get to get here?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that quite often. Matter of fact, both of the boys talked about those things. But all those kids and all the kids that ever graduated from Steubenville Central dreams of things like this. Tonight, these kids are going to be up here really sharing in this kind of thing that they played for Steubenville Central, and now's the time for them to share in all this glory is going to happen. We really hope for a nice, beautiful game tonight, too. The weather is excellent.
I just want to say it's a great honor to be in a parking lot in Massillon with John Balzano.
How about the wives? What do you think about having to put up with their shenanigans tonight? Donna Balzano, what do you think having to put up with John tonight?
I think it's wonderful. I wouldn't want to be here with anyone else.
Okay.
We got a couple of college boys, a couple of dudes that played on the Crusader squad last year. Joe Polshaw Jr. and Mike Colopy. Guys coming in, I think, from BG to root the Crusaders on. What do you say, Joe Jr.?
Not much, Mr. Neese. About 31-0 Central.
Would you like to be out there popping a few people tonight?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It just brings back all the memories.
How about you, Michael?
Yeah, it makes you miss a lot when you see all the fan support here for the school.
Well, you can get here and root the troops on. I mean, they've done a heck of a job this year.
Yeah. Coach Bain, all the kids, he's got them ready. They're going to do good tonight.
Michael, you played an end position, right? And a little bit of wideouts. Crusader wideouts, David Connors had an outstanding year.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mike Orlando, he got the ball to him a lot this year. Gave him a chance to get a couple more receptions he had last year. And their offensive line did a heck of a job, I think. Plus, Coach Bain, I think he's by far the best motivator that I've ever been around.
Yeah, I know. I saw him motivate you guys a few times, especially you, Mr. Polshaw.
Yeah.
What techniques did he use on you?
Positive influence.
The old PMA, huh? Ah, Mr. Duco, many years back, a former Crusader athlete. Dominic, what do you think?
I think the Crusaders by 14 this evening. And for all you fans that can't make it up here and are with us in spirit, we love you.
Thank you, Dominic. And we got anybody else over here? Here's a principal. I taught this young lady a few years ago, and she's now a principal at Aquinas Elementary, I think. And her name is Mrs. Miknowitz. And how does this make you feel being a former Crusader grad, Dolores?
Makes me feel very proud to be a Crusader and happy to be one of the principals in the elementary school to support Central.
I know you did a good job when you were one of my students, an outstanding student, and I know you're doing a heck of a job out there at Aquinas Elementary.
Thank you.
Any of your students here tonight?
Oh, lots of them are here tonight. All of our 7th and 8th graders were at the pep rally today.
Well, that sounds terrific. I know the teachers sort of slacked off a little bit today and given any homework over the weekend.
Definitely not. They're all here.
They're all here. How about your husband, Ronnie? He graduated a few years ago, didn't he? Ronnie Mick?
Just a few years ago.
Your daughter here, she's a former West Liberty.
West Liberty cheerleader for Central?
What do you say?
I'm very happy the Central's here.
You graduated yet?
Yes, I did.
And you're going to law school?
Yes.
Listen, I may need a lawyer in a few years. I'll look you up. I don't see too many lawyers that look as good as you do.
We got a couple more people here, and I don't know this young man.
I know this young man. It's his father, Kevin. He does a terrific job when he gets on the PA system at Harding Stadium for the Crusader Band. He's also a former teacher at Catholic Central and a former colleague of mine, and it's good to see you here, Father. You're looking good, and you're blue and gold.
Hey, thank you, John. It's good to be here. It's going to be a victorious night for the Crusaders.
As I look at it, win or lose, this has been a tremendous season, and the support in the Valley for the local teams has been outstanding.
Oh, unbelievable. You know, you drive up and down Sunset today, you see all these different placards, all the marquees. It really, you know, it's got to build spirit, not just for Central, but for all of Steubenville. Oh, okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the state championship. Here they are, gold and blue, tried and true. These are the Fighting Crusaders.
My man, Father Kevin, and here's a wonderful lady over here who I know makes 9 million phone calls at Catholic Central High School, Zeta Elliott, and it's good to see you here, and you're looking spiffy.
Thank you, John. It's great to be here.
This lady took care of me for many years at Catholic Central, as she does in her continuing job of putting out good PR for the Crusaders.
Great. It's been a great week. The kids have had a good time, and we're ready to go tonight.
Hey,
Go Blue!
thanks, Zeta. We're out here in the parking lot having a good time with the tailgaters. Back to Gino up in the booth.
All right. Okay, and we got the little man back here, Little Neese, Mr. Neese, little Mr. Neese. Congratulations. He was at the Crusader game, what was it, last 2 weeks ago. What do you think tonight? What about tonight's ball game?
I don't know anything about these two teams. All I know is that Central will put on a good show, right? I mean, it's good to be here.
Okay, now,
Glad my wife let me come.
for all you people back in the Steubenville area, if you watch Channel 9 News, used to, and well, they still watch them. You're just gone now. Mr. Neese there used to be the meteorologist. And, John, any kind of prediction for tonight's weather forecast?
It's going to be a close call, Huggy. The rains are coming. Let's just hope it holds off till about 10:15.
In case you're keeping score at home, that means it'll probably be sunny.
It's nighttime. It's nighttime right now.
Okay.
It's possible to be sunny.
What about, all the games that you've got to see this year? Have you got to see very many?
I went to the Big Red game, which was just a great game. I mean, how entertaining can you get? And then 2 weeks ago, where were we, in North Canton, Hoover? Another great game.
What's it like with living or used to living with the legend?
You mean my mom?
Or the near legend?
You mean my father? I feel very fortunate to have had the dad that I have.
Did you grow up saying first and goal from the 9?
No, I was a basketball player, Huggy. You know that. I'm too small to be a football guy. And I wasn't even very good at basketball. But I learned it from my father. Could never shoot free throws.
Okay, thanks a lot, John. Now we got John.
Well, we're not going to be prejudiced, so we're going to get a young lady in here that came down from Cleveland. And when she was at Catholic Central, she stole my heart, and she's still classy. Carrie Arosovich, good to see you, sweetie.
Good to see you too, Mr. Neese.
And
We're very happy. All of Cleveland's rooting for the Crusaders. Mom, we made it down here. We found Dad. We're looking for Tommy. Go Blue!
don't worry, Mom. She'll take care of Dad. Out here in the parking lot, here's the Crusader faithful with a 1, 2, 3. Let's go Blue! How's that one, Gino? Did that hurt your ears?
I really,
Back
I
up
was,
to you, big man.
I was
It's
really
been a
hoping,
pleasure.
I was really hoping Jimmy Huggins for the chant, but that's the way
Okay,
it goes.
let's have the chant. One more. About 3 times in a row, give us a chant. Let's go Blue. Let's go Blue! Let's go Blue! Let's go Blue! Let's go!
John Neese, Jim Huggins, thank
All
you
right,
out in the
Gino,
parking
wrap
lot. And John Neese will now head up here. Jimmy Huggins has his sideline pass. He'll be working the far sideline tonight as we get set for Liberty Center and Catholic Central High School.